In this video, the Bitcoin price has broken the all-time high. But the question is, what's next for the Bitcoin price action? And guys, we are also going to dive in with the altcoin market, as right now, the Bitcoin dominance is declining after hitting this major resistance. What's next for coins like Ethereum, Binance, and Cardano? Well, stay tuned to know more. Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So yeah, congratulations sa atin guys, as right now we have finally broken the all-time high. Kasi diba, as we have been saying for the past few weeks na nga, actually ilang days na and ilang months na natin sinasabi na we were actually expecting for Bitcoin to recover dito sa ating crypto market. Kasi diba, as what I've been telling you guys, the Bitcoin price is just getting started. So, yeah, congratulations if you've stuck throughout dito sa roller coaster ride ni Bitcoin na nagkaroon tayo ng massive dump, nagkaroon ng pump, dump, pump. And yeah, as what I've been telling you guys, historical data will always be a key role dito. And yeah, for what we are seeing, yung historical data na ating ginagamit has been playing out exactly as predicted. So, yeah, congratulations guys if you have stuck with our channel, and if you are in profits, let me know down below kung ano yung mga nakuha nyo ng profits dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So yeah, with that being said, let's now dive in dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So let's start first with the very short term. So yeah, let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame. So right now, Bitcoin has broken this ascending channel, or some people will say na this came off from a bull flag kasi you can see na we actually formed a bull flag or a bull pennant. So ayun na, nagkaroon tayo ng pole and then nag-break tayo to the upside. That's why yeah, iba nagsasabi na that was a bull flag, so that's valid. And you can see na ang ating volume, nagkaroon tayo ng buy volume upon the point of breakout. That's why we were seeing a pump. But looking at the RSI, naging overbought tayo dito actually sa ating RSI. You can actually see na nag-start tayo mag-overbought. So that's why nagkaroon tayo ng selling opportunity. Di ba sabi natin kapon, nag-overbought tayo, so that is a selling opportunity. So that's why may iba nag-sell na siguro. And looking at this in the early time frame, you can see na I think ang best entry opportunity natin dito is pag nag-30 threshold yung ating RSI, but you could actually say na yung 50 moving average in the early time frame could be a good entry kasi you can see na Bitcoin is always bouncing off from the 50 moving average. So, yeah, you could actually use that as a basis. So, yeah, so far, on point tayo ngayon dito sa ating buong Bitcoin price action. You can see na ever since the start, we were actually following the Bitcoin price accurately. And guys, look at that. We saw that breakout, and yeah, as what I've been telling you, yung aking trading strategy dito is if mag-break natin to, I would be adding more Bitcoin position. So yeah, nag-add ako ng Bitcoin position. So now, the question is, what's next for the Bitcoin price? So yeah, right now, ang kailangan natin tingnan dito is the Fibonacci kasi if we are breaking the all-time high, then the only way na pwede natin makita yung next movement is by getting the Fibonacci retracement. So luckily, we have prepared the Fibonacci retracement na ginawa natin since few months ago. So we are just going to open that chart again. So here is the Fibonacci retracement. So right now, the previous all-time high is now going to act as a support. So right now, Bitcoin must hold the $64,000 in order for us to continue to the upside. So if masustain natin siya, you can actually see na ating next target na would be around the $88,000 na. So that is roughly a big move from this area. So that is around roughly 34% from the current price action. And yeah, ang ganda na ating movement ngayon. So right now, we are starting to see a buy volume dito sa ating 4-hour time frame. But looking at this in the daily time frame, let's look at this in the daily. Hindi pa ganun ka-significant yung buy volume. So medyo kulang pa as compared to the previous dump natin dito kay Bitcoin price. So if I were you, mas maganda na meron tayong buy volume dito sa ating breakout na yan. Kasi right now, may buy volume naman tayo ngayon. Pero feel ko kaya niya pa dagdagan pa tong buy volume. Kasi mas maganda na may buy volume tayo para tuloy-tuloy. Pero if you're going to look at this, overbought din tayo. So, it's possible na mag-consolidate muna tayo dito or somewhat magkaroon ng panibagong pattern in order for us to continue to the upside kasi unang-una, overbought tayo and yun nga, kakagaling natin sa massive pump. So, I think it's possible na mag-consolidate muna tayo before heading into the upside. So, right now, take profit opportunity both in the daily, in the 4-hour time frame, as well as in the early time frame. Though, in the early time frame, you can see na this is a good short-term opportunity kasi we are not overbought. So, that's why this is a good buying opportunity then. But, if you're swing trading, I think it's a good selling opportunity if you're going to look at this in the daily time frame. So right now, yun yung ating for the Bitcoin price, ang ating next target dito is the 88,000 US dollars, which is yun yung foreseeable natin dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So, ano ba yung magiging strategy ko dito? So, actually, nag-add ako ng position, diba? So, upon this point of breakout, and then naglagay na lang ako ng panibagong stop loss at the point of breakout, which is around the 62.8K. So, right now, yun yung pwede nyo gawin if you want to enter a new Bitcoin trade dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So, right now, nag-enter ako ng long position, nagdagdag ako ng position, and you can see, guys, na I am currently up 61% upon adding a new position. So, right now, I'm still hodling a long position dito kay Bitcoin. You can actually see na meron akong 1,000 US dollar na position size. And guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, I highly suggest na trade it with Phoenix and Bingbon kasi dito, mas mura ating Bitcoin trading fees. And meron din actually trading competition dito kay Bingbon. So, if you want to join dito sa ating trading competition, just use my sign up link that you can find in the description down below. And yeah, salin lang kayo dito, guys, if you want to claim bonus dito sa ating mga Bingbon account. All you have to do is just to use my sign up link that you can find in the description down below. So that is for the Bitcoin price. Now, let's talk about the Bitcoin dominance. Kasi, di ba previously, we were following this resistance. And as what I've been telling you, if ma-break natin to, then we are going to see a Bitcoin season if we went to the upside. Pero ang good thing, if this breaks to the downside, then we are going to see a short-term altcoin season. So right now, nagkaroon tayo ng break to the downside. So that's why we were seeing a short-term altcoin season yesterday, or let's say last night. So last night, we saw a short-term altcoin season, and congratulations if you have been following the Bitcoin dominance. Kasi of course, this can tell you if it's a good time to invest in altcoins. So with that being said, let's dive into altcoins like Ethereum. So at actually, Ethereum, nagkaroon tayo ng massive breakout kay Ethereum kagabi. So you can actually see na nag-start na tayo mag-breakout sa ating resistance. So, diba ang strategy natin dito, if mag-break tayo to the upside, mag-add tayo ng panibagong position kay Ethereum or nadagdagan natin ng position. So, right now, nag-start ako mag-long ulit. Nag-add ako ng position dito kay Ethereum upon breaking this one out. Nag-enter ako dyan. And right now, you can see na yung aking Ethereum trade is actually up 81% upon the new position. So, yeah, 81% na yung aking Ethereum position dito. Maglalagay ako ng stop loss at this, siguro itong 3.9K or roughly 4,000 area. So, doon ako naglagay ng stop loss and actually nakalong ako dyan. So, ang technical target ngayon would be the 4.3K or roughly the Fibonacci or roughly the previous all-time high. So, right now, the previous all-time high is our next technical target. And if ma-break natin yan, ano ba yung magiging next target natin for Ethereum? So, ang ating next target for Ethereum is by getting the Fibonacci retracement. So, yeah, I'm not sure if meron tayong Fibonacci na, but mukhang wala pa. So, yeah, let's try to draw a new Fibonacci retracement dito sa ating Ethereum price action. So, for the Ethereum price action, to draw a Fibonacci, all we have to do is to plot a Fibonacci from the previous all-time high to the lowest low. And then, ito makita mo na ating next target. So, right now, 4.3K yung ating target dito or 4,371 to be exact, yung ating previous all-time high. Pero if na-break natin yan with volume, then ang ating next target would be around the 6,000 US dollars na. So if ma-break natin itong all-time high, then, guys, the next target for the Ethereum price action is actually the 6,000 US dollars. So, yeah, this is a swing tradable opportunity. If let's say ma-break natin yan, then that's a good buy long opportunity. And guys, you can see na hindi pa tayo overbought dito sa ating daily time frame. But you can actually see na nagkakaroon tayo ng pattern kay Ethereum dito sa ating RSI. You can actually see na meron tayong channel dito kay Ethereum sa ating RSI. So, habang umakit tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng increasing RSI. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng channel dito. So, this is valid. So, possible na magkaroon tayo ng short-term pullback ulit kay Ethereum para ma-play natin tong ascending channel. And also, you can actually see the ascending channel then in other time frames like, let's look at this in the hourly time frame. Or, siguro mas maganda yung 4-hour time frame. So, let's look at this in the 4-hour. And, let's zoom in. You can actually see na meron tayo actually na ascending channel dito. Or, you can say na this is a rising wedge, pero this is, for me, this is more likely to be an ascending channel. So, this is actually a swing tradable opportunity na pwede mong gawin is buy at the support and then sell at the resistance, buy at the support, sell at the resistance. So, right now, ang ginawa ko is nag-buy ako dito and then nag-sell ako partially. So, yun yung aking ibang Ethereum position na nasa Bingbon, nag-sell ako ng partial position and then right now, if let's say magbumalik tayo dito sa support ng channel, then yan, mag-enter ulit ako ng panibagong lang position sa Bingbon. So, yan guys yung aking magiging swing tradable opportunity dito. Right now, ang ating next target dito kay Ethereum is the 4.3K in the coming days. So that's for Ethereum. Now let's talk about Binance Coin naman. Kasi kay Binance, look at this guys. Ang ating previous target was actually the $509. And look at that guys. We actually met that area exactly as predicted. So congratulations guys if you have been following the BNB price action in our previous video. So yeah, congratulations if you have traded this, and as usual, take partial profits along the way. And yun na nga, namitan natin yung ating target. So what's next for the BNB price action? It's actually more likely na pwede tayo mag-consolidate between this area of the 440 up until the $509. Pero if ma-break natin si $509, then ang ating next target is actually the $588 dito kay Binance Coin. So right now, kailangan natin ma-break to with buy volume sa $509. So if ma-break natin yan, then of course, $587 na ating next target for the Binance price action. And last but not least, let's talk about quickly with Cardano. So right now, Cardano is still consolidating and it's moving sideways. So if I were you, I would still be hodling Cardano. And kasi may mga iba nagsasabi, ipit na ka na daw sa Cardano. Well, guys, as what I've been telling you, Cardano has this habit of consolidating for a very long time. So you can actually see na itong si Cardano, every time na nagko-consolidate, after a very long consolidation, saka tayo nakita ng pump. So consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump. And right now, we are at the similar consolidation area. So I think it's more likely na magko-consolidate pa tayo dito, and it's just a matter of time kung kailan tayo mag-breakout. So if I were you, may maiba kasi nagsasabi na naiipit daw sila sa Cardano. Hodl lang for Cardano. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi nagpa-pump na ipit. Ibig sabihin lang nun is kumukuha lang yung coin ng momentum to pump to the upside. So, yeah, siguro ayusin lang yung thinking natin dito na hindi ibig sabihin na nagko-consolidate, hindi na aakyat. Ibig sabihin nagko-consolidate, nire-reset niya yung mga indicators at kumukuha tayo ng momentum to pump to the upside. And if I were you, I would think this as an opportunity rather than a missed one, kasi as what I've been telling you guys, the people who stock in the bear markets has the most to gain dito sa ating crypto market. So right now, hodl lang kay Cardano, it's just consolidating. So yeah, pretty much moving sideways pa din tayo. And we are only going to flip bullish ngayon ulit kay Cardano if we are going to break the $2.5. So right now, hodl pa din ako kay Cardano, hodl pa din tayo. And yeah, ako personally marami din akong Cardano. So yeah, if I were you, hodl lang muna tayo for Cardano talaga. So yun muna yung update natin for today. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye for now.